Hey guys, what's up? Tactical Guy doing a quick video on my Glock 26 Generation 4. Great gun. There's tons of videos out there on Glocks, and if you happen to stumble on mine, cool. Making a video because I haven't made a video in a long time. Really excited about this weapon, and just overall very happy with it. Never was a Glock person. Never owned a Glock. Shot a couple Glocks, Generation 2s and 3s, and I didn't care for the way they felt. That was the main reason why I stayed away from Glocks. Is I hated the whole, the typical Glock, the people who don't like Glocks, the typical things they say. They're ugly, they're blocky, they have a weird grip angle, the weird hump, the trigger's spongy and things like that. I felt the same way, but I didn't disown Glock. I thought they were still a great company. They had very high quality firearms that functioned amazing, and they were known for reliability, being lightweight, that polymer frame and everything, which I really did like. But I never really was interested in any Glocks because they were just a little too thick for me, or they felt a little weird, a little awkward. And so I've been doing research past 2 years, looking for a really nice, looking for a new carry gun. I've been researching a bunch of guns, and I guess I constantly do. I'm sure most of us do, but I was dead set on getting a subcompact XD9. I love Springfield, love their their lifetime warranty, love the name, and love the XD's series of pistols. My cousin actually, she carries one, and went out and shoot that, and I loved it. I thought it was the best thing I ever shot. Was beyond happy. Was like dead set on buying that gun. Fast forward 6 months, something clicked in me to keep researching, keep changing my idea on my carry philosophy and things like that, and basically talking with a lot of people, and people who had both XD and the Glock, and the Generation 4 had came out and all that, and there's a lot of promises with the Generation 4. Better trigger, the RTF, the rough textured frame, things like that. I thought that was cool. The interchangeable back straps is a huge selling point for me because I don't have the biggest hands in the world, and even being a bigger guy, I'd like a little bit more comfortable, a gun to hold, and I'm used to 1911-ish style and thinner grip styles, and not having a weird palm swell and things like that in my pistols. So always stayed away from the Glocks. After months of researching, got talking with some people, and they said the Generation 4 has completely changed their mind, and so I went and messed around with a couple of Gen 4s, picked it up, and I was like, oh yeah, it definitely does feel a lot thinner, a lot nicer. I got to test out the trigger a little bit, and definitely noticed the trigger does feel much better, a little bit more crisp, not so spongy, and overall just really like the feel of the Glock 26. And the little palm swell it does have fit perfectly in my hand. So, obviously I went with the Glock 26 over the XD. Not saying I'm not going to get the XD, not saying I don't love it, but I'm very glad I did. Let's check the firearm. Magazine's loaded. No round in the chamber. Safe direction. Pointing that way. So here's the Glock 26 Gen 4. RTF frame, bigger magazine catch. Really love it. This is my EDC gun. Cannot be happier with it. Trigger feels great. I'm going to toss the mag in just to show you how your grip is. You get 2-finger grip. That little palm swell fits perfectly for me. I get a very nice grip, and I can just dead accurate with this thing. Love the sights that the Glock have. It's a very accurate weapon, and could not be happier. Could not be happier with it. I was so happy with it actually that I took my dad, who actually does not care for Glocks either, took him out to go shooting, and he thought he was going to hate it. He felt it in his hand. He's like, yeah, this definitely feels a lot better. But after we went shooting and he he made a nice fist-sized hole in a target about 15 yards out with about 200 rounds. He changed his mind on Glocks. He definitely likes the Gen 4s. He definitely likes them so much that he went and picked up a Glock 20 10mm. That's a full-size 10mm. So he's got that. And he actually likes this so much that he's now in the market for a Glock 26 Gen 4 to carry every day. You know, everyone asks with Glocks about the whole lack of safeties. I think they're very safe guns, all in the person's hands. Don't pull the trigger, don't be stupid. Know your rules and firearm safety handling, and how to safely handle and carry and use your firearm. And there should be no problems. Never get too overly confident with your weapon, and you do all that, you should be pretty good. So, got this. I'm going to do a quick size comparison to something, you know, maybe some of you guys know what's out there. So, here's the PX4 Storm subcompact, chambered in 40 Smith & Wesson. Nothing. We got nothing. So, another great weapon. You know, a little bit bigger. I can, even with this flush mag, which adds that little bit, I can get about 2.5 fingers. I got pretty fat fingers. I can get 2.5 fingers on here. One thing I really do like about this, well, a couple things I really like about this over the Glock. I really do like striker-fired guns. I think they're superior to hammer-fired weapons in a lot of ways. But one thing I do like about the hammered-fired is, or double single-action weapons, is this, the chance for second strike capabilities. You know, what I mean by second strike is pull the gun, safety off, pull the trigger, the round does not go bang, keep pulling until it does go bang. If that doesn't work, rack the slide, put a new round in, reacquire target, bang. So, I think that is very superior to, more superior than striker fired. Another thing I really do like is this memory area for your finger on both sides. It feels really comfortable, really natural, I guess is the best way to put it. As soon as I grab the gun, my finger goes there. It goes there on the Glock, goes there with any gun, but with this, it definitely feels more natural. So, beautiful gun. Whew, excuse me, burped a little bit. Size comparison, there's no comparison. The Glock is very small, and that's another selling point for me is the Subcompact XD9 is about the same grip angle and grip length as this PX4 Storm, and it's just a hair too big for me. Seeing that I have fat fingers, I prefer 2-finger grip over the 2.5. 2.5 is just slightly uncomfortable for me for some reason. I'd rather have that thing tucked up underneath instead of hanging out or barely gripping on. So, definitely over that. Very short barrel on the Glock. You see the grip sticks down a little bit more. You even lay them on their sights. Whoop. Try to sandwich these together for you guys. So that's about where it sits. Without me wobbling around. You can see there's still a decent hunk of grip, and there's still some of the trigger guard around here, and you know it's a little bit larger. This does not have a rail. It is rounded in the front. This does have a rail, which would be nicer, I guess, in some applications. Not really what I'm looking for. Another thing that sold me on the Glock is fun sticks, as people like to call them. 33 round mag, and they're reliable. When you get an actual Glock magazine that's 33 rounds, and you put it in here, I have had 0 malfunctions with this weapon, with or without the 33 round mag. Hollow points, multiple different company hollow points, you know, round nose, ball ammo, no problem. I haven't had many problems with, most of my newer pistols, Beretta, Kel-Tec, doesn't really matter, have not had many malfunctions, but the Glock I would definitely trust my life with, and I would definitely trust my life to this 33 round mag even, which is very hard to say for about any high cap mag that's out there. So anyways guys, it's been a long quick review, sorry about that, but coming back with the Glock 26. Overall, if you're not a Glock fan and you don't think you like Glocks at all, this changed my mind. I will be buying another Glock in the future, and I will not second guess it anymore. These are great weapons. Wish I bought one sooner, and could not be happier. So if you're not a Glock person and you don't think you like Glocks, go check one out. Go test fire one. Go mess around with one. I thought I was going to hate it, and I ended up loving it. So anyways guys, thanks for watching, stay safe, and carry on.